good to come again on another live and just briefly jump in here to twist my hair. Yeah, as naturalistas, we have times when we just don't feel like making our hair. I'm going through one of those times when I just feel like, oh my God, I wish somebody can make my hair. I wish somebody else can make my hair, and it's sometimes tiresome. Let's just be factual. People show you videos, YouTubers of their hair, and they make it look like it's a breeze. It's very easy, very simple. Just brush your hair, just do this, just do that. But I can tell you, trust me, if you have natural hair like me, and you wash your hair, when you wash your hair, even if you wash your hair in twist, you have your hair clumping together at the ends. And trust me, if you're not a patient person, you get tired, you get discouraged, and you sometimes want to yank your hair, or just like, oh my God, why do I have to deal with this hair? Yeah, so welcome again to my channel. My name is Princess, and I call this channel the Princess Ifuko Hub. And so this is my hub where I do everything and anything, from my hair to my career to child training to music, which I like to do. I love to sing, and I'm learning to play a couple of instruments. So this is my quiet place. This is my place where I come to talk to myself. But I know I'm talking to some people. Some people learn from this, and some people tell me that they enjoy some of these videos that I put out here. So this year, one of my New Year resolution for YouTubing is that I was going to be coming a little more live. I'm going to try to come live where nothing, no editing, nothing special, just me the way I am. Today is one of those days. After work today, I just felt like my hair needed a refresh. My hair is tired. My hair was looking so rough, and it's winter now, and the end of my hair, the roots, I noticed that there was some dry skin, because for a couple of days I've not moisturized my hair. So I noticed that there's a little dry skin. Okay, that's not dandruff, this is like dryness. I just feel a kind of dryness, because it's not itchy. So I know that there's no infection, it's just not itchy, but it's just that it's dry. And that can be very discouraging. That can be very tiresome, and you're like, oh my God, what do I do with my hair? But looking on the brighter side, I think I like what I'm seeing with my hair. My hair is doing well. I cut my hair in summer. I cut some of my hair in summer because I didn't like how it was doing. It was looking like I was losing hair, and mainly because sometimes I have some anemia. I'm a little bit anemic. Like, I need to take my iron medication, but your friend here does not always respect that. I don't always take my own medication, because I feel, why do I have to keep taking iron? Why can't I just be free and not take iron medication? So yeah, so this is my unannounced live here. If you watch it afterwards, I hope you learn something from it, and so you get to know that your natural hair, your frustration or tiredness, if that's a word, your frustration or your discouragement or your lack of love sometimes for your natural hair is normal. It's just normal. There are days when you're hyping your hair, you love to feel it, you love to touch it. There are other days when you just don't feel like touching your hair, you don't feel like caring for it. My advice for you on those days is that you make sure that your hair is in protective styles. You can put it up somehow on top of your hair, or however it is, just to make sure that your hair is protected and your hair is not in complete total dryness, suffocating under dryness, and thirsty for water, as my daughter calls it. She says our hair is thirsty, and you need to give your hair water, and the water for your hair is the liquid that you put. Just this liquid is what your hair needs. And cream lotion, I have my shea butter here, I have my hair oil, and that's all I need, really. I'm just doing the two. Make sure water is your moisturizing or liquid, and then you can do oil and butter, and that's what they call LOB. Or you can do water, butter, and oil, and that's going to be LBO. Yeah, so whatever it is that you want to try, make sure that you're just giving your hair water. Your hair needs moisture, especially our fussy hair. needs moisture. And I'm going to show you a practical example of what happens with the top of my hair when I finish. Let me just finish twisting this hair, and then I'll let you see what happens with the hair at the top that's it's put away here. You see how dry it is and how it comes back to life, how it's revived, how it's refreshed as soon as you put water on your hair. So water is beautiful, water is good, water is what your hair needs. If you want to grow your hair, you don't need any much, you don't need to bother yourself with anything. You just need to make sure that you're giving your hair water, and you are giving your hair oil, butter, any of those things, emollients, just to keep the water in, the water that you have put in, the moisture that you have put in there. See, look, I think my hair is really doing well. Can you see? My hair is doing well. Look at that. If I want to stretch it down, let's see if I can stand up. Yeah, so it comes all the way down here. Can you see? Wow. Okay, so all the way down below, practically below my breast. Here, look at that. Look at where it is now. Look here, all the way down here. Yeah, so when I twist, this is how much it is. And this is not just to say that I'm after only length, but I actually cut my hair because I felt that my hair was not healthy. So I cut some part of my hair to take out the rough part, and to hope that that will bring about growth. Yeah, so this is the side of my hair is usually not long, so I'm gonna put water. Okay, so I just wanted to show you how it looks. This one is even, I even tried to twist this one the other day. This one is not even so rough. It's not as rough as, or as dried or clumped off as the one here. I'm going to show you that quickly. Let me finish with this one. So how are you doing? How is your day? This is just a chat, meet and greet live. Nothing special, nothing dramatic, nothing that you don't know about, nothing out of the normal. It's just a chat. It's just me sitting down in front of my mirror in my bathroom while I'm making my hair in this evening after making food, feeding my kids. They've had their food, they're almost going to bed. And then I decided, okay, you know what? Let me tackle my hair. So this is me taking the butter. I like butter. I actually put some oil in my butter, so it makes it kind of very liquidy. Can you see it? Like it wants to pour. Very liquidy, and so maybe it's my lazy way of doing the double step. So I already have the oil in the butter, and with the oil in the butter already, I can easily just go ahead. And my own butter is real butter, so you see how it dissolves. It dissolves immediately like that. So it's not my butter is not those kind of butters that you see, some butters you find in the African market and even in the African stores here out here in Canada, that sometimes the butter you're wondering, is this real shea butter, or did they put some other things in it? I heard that some people, because of money, they melt some candle wax, right, and they mix it with their shea butter, and they sell it like shea butter. Those are people that are not that are making people not to believe that shea butter is something you can use alone, and that is just like an oil. You know, it's a butter, but when you dissolve it, or when you put it between your fingers, it should be able to dissolve like oil without feeling waxy. Waxy. It shouldn't have wax. It shouldn't look funny, right? So that's when you get real butter. Yeah, by the way, I sell butter. I have a butter business, like hair butter business, under my store. I have a business, I call it Kemps Natural. I'm still trying to rebuild the store for Kemps Natural itself, but actually currently I sell on sleekandcute.com, and you can find my butter there. So I have this real butter there if you want, and you live in Canada or in the United States, in Europe, anywhere else that you live. Just reach out to me. I'll see if I can send it to you via Canada Post. Okay, so this is another one. This is one of the ones that I've not done, so I'm going to show you in real time what happened. So I washed my hair, and this is how it looks. Can you see? This is growth. I think that this is growth. I call this growth because this is how it was when I made it. It was tighter, but now it has grown from here to here, and this is like maybe, I think, about 2 weeks. No, yeah, I wash my hair every fortnight, so maybe 2 weeks. So I forgot to moisturize. First, remember that when you take out a dry hair like this, see how dry it is? You see how dry it is, and it looks really kind of slim. It looks slim. So what you do is that you make sure that you take your water, you spray like so. Make sure that you're paying attention to the roots, and then you're rubbing it in. I am low porosity. I have a low porosity hair, and so sometimes it takes a while for water to penetrate my hair, but when it does penetrate, it takes a while. It doesn't evaporate so quickly, so sometimes your hair stays wet for some time, but definitely gets dried quickly as well. So I'm taking out the twist. That's me taking out the twist. So what I like to do when I'm taking out the twist is that I grab my oil, and then I put it on my fingers like so, and then I rub it in. Then I rub it on that twist like that, so that it will give it a kind of slip. So right now I'm going to give my hair a kind of slip. You see, it kind of feels easier to take it out now, because it kind of feels the oil, you know, it moisturizes it and gives it that slip. And then I'm able to quickly unravel it. And then when I unravel it like this, I take one of it, and then I loosen it from the ends. Sometimes you can even start from here, but I feel like that the root is going to give me more trouble because I washed it and it has clumped together. Yeah, so this is it. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel and support me, please. Support me, yes. And let me know if you want me to do more hair videos. I'm thinking of taking my hair videos to my to Kems Natural channel. I have another channel called Kems Natural, and that's really for the business part. That's for my business. And so I'm thinking of putting more hair videos on Kems Natural channel, and so that I dedicate this one to just self-development, vlogging, child training, and lessons that I've had from life. So I'm gonna take some oil again, put it on my palm like this, and then I'll take it with my fingers, rub it together, and then go ahead and put it at the root. I'll put it at the root like this, and then, wow. I make sure that I always moisturize my hair, even if I didn't have time to take it down one by one. I made sure that I always pour water. Sometimes I'm so tired, so lazy. You know what I do? I just let my whole twist fall on my shoulders. I get under the shower, I wash it, I make sure that I press the water in, make it to penetrate every strand of my hair. Stay under the warm shower for some time, and allow my hair to just soak in the water. So my hair soaks in the water, and then my hair just feels happier. So and then I just go ahead and just rub it with put my shea butter in it. So once I just put shea butter in it, I just put it under a satin scarf, and then I put a towel on top of it, allowing it to dry so that it doesn't drip all over my neck while I go back to work. I'm still working from home, by the way, but now we're almost there's a new news information that came out that we will be going back to work very soon. So maybe we'll be doing the hybrid. So, well, finger crossed. I think I'll like it. Eventually it will force me to go out to run, maybe to catch the train and catch the bus, thereby making me to force exercise. Force myself to exercise. Normally I'm a very active person, but nowadays I get so lazy. I don't want to go out in the snow for fear of falling down or slipping. And sometimes just outright laziness. I look out there and I see the snow and I feel how cold it is, and I say, no, I'm going to just stay at home. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, so that's it. This is good now. See, do you notice that I don't really use any tool? My fingers are my tools. My fingers are my tools, and it does a good job. So if you do it one by one like that, and you pay attention like this, you use your thumb, this one, put it in like that, and you take it out. But notice that I started from the roots. You know, I just loosened the roots out like that, and then I paid attention to here, because as you're losing it out, it's coming here, and so if here is not loosened out, the ends, then it kind of snags, and then you start to struggle, and you start to maybe yank the strands away, and that's where trouble starts. That's when you experience hair breakage. So yeah, so that's that. I'm done brushing the hair. So I just do run my finger through it like this, and that way if there's any shed hair, I'll be able to catch it. Just catch it with my fingers, like now, like this. See? So I see some shed hair, like so. Look, it's not much. I don't lose a lot of hair because I finger detangle. It's a game changer. Seriously, it is a game changer. So I go ahead and just twist. That's my simple routine. And whenever I have an important outing or something, I just untwist my hair halfway, and so it will just be like two. So rather than maybe I have like about 20-25 parts of hair on my head, when I unravel them into half, it looks as if I have 50 strands that looks curly, and then I just pack it on the top of my head here with my banana clip. That's my go-to style. That's actually my signature style. I don't bother myself, I just do that. So some people who do not know me, you know that I'm not particular about having very tight style. I'm just particular about the health of my hair. If my hair is healthy and my hair is happy, moisturized, that's all I need. As long as my hair does not look unhealthy, I don't care. I don't really care about doing too many styles. I know many ladies want to have many styles. They want to try this, they want to try that. So I go for very simple styles. So that's my go-to. I don't bother myself with so much. So I'm gonna do this. Oops. You see how it looks? You see that? You can see the parts. You can see the parts. Yeah, so that's that. So maybe I'll try to do this one here. So this one, I just bantu knot it, just put it in around each other like that. See that? I can see the part now. Just take my water. Yeah. So as I go on with my hair, I'm just going to share how my day went. My day went well. But I was thinking about something about dependability. Today I was talking with someone, and for some reason we got into a conversation, and I came to realize that many people don't have a different concept about what dependability is. Like, they give you their word, and their word is not their bond. Sometimes you don't understand people. It's very weird. Sometimes you want people to be like you, but people can never be like you, right? They can never, ever, ever be like you. So it's better for, I'm coming to learn that not many people can be like me. And so the person I was talking with said, don't be too hard, be flexible, don't expect too much from people. And I'm beginning to ask myself a couple of questions, like, okay, do I expect too much from people? Do I place people at the same standard that I place myself at? And how do I adjust that? Like, okay, how do I, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, but there are some basic things that if you tell me that you're going to do this, I come to a point where I can vouch for you and say that this person told me that they're going to do this, and they're definitely going to do it. And that's where I get hurt sometimes, because when the people disappoint me, it hits me hard, right? It hits me hard because I feel, I can go all the way for this person, but this person cannot even go halfway for me, or halfway to keep their word, to keep their promise. So, some people like, so maybe it's my temperament, maybe whatever it is, it's just difficult when you deal with people and you expect too much from them. So the best way I'm learning, of course, life is a journey for me. I learn every day from everyday experience. And the journey I'm learning is that when you expect nothing from people, no matter what, how they do, how things turn out, you'd hardly be disappointed. You'd hardly be disappointed because you didn't expect so much from them. So whatever comes out, it's fine. You are good. Life goes on because you didn't expect anything, so there's nothing to be disappointed about. So if you are there and you have been disappointed a whole lot, my advice for you is that, just forgive everything that has happened, move on with life. Don't expect too much from people. Live one day at a time. Live a happy life as much as you can. And just keep your relationship with people just basic. Like the way people respond to you is okay. You don't have to fault them for their responses to you or the way they take life, you know. It's just take people the way they are so that you can be happy. If you want to be happy in life, if you really, really, really want to be happy in life, take people the way they are and just be content. Just live your life. Just live your life accepting people the way they are, and don't let anybody's decision, anybody's choice or lack of choice affect you in your journey towards where God wants you to be at any point in time. Yeah, so that's what I have for today. That's what I learned for today. I think the kids are almost going to bed. It's to 9, so they want me to give them kisses. So yeah, so that's that. So I'm going to go ahead and complete the remaining part of the hair. I have like 2 left, and I don't know if you want to continue to watch. I don't want to bore you at the same time, but at the same time I don't want to stop, because I feel that if I stop right now I might not come back to this again for another 2 days. So if I have the drive right now to do my hair, I have to sit through it and do all of it. Otherwise, your lady here will have one part hair done, another part not done. So yeah, so that's it. Love your hair, appreciate it, treat it nice, like yourself. Treat your hair nice, and your hair, your mane will appreciate you, and you'll see the result of your care for your hair. And people will be wondering, like, oh, your hair looks nice. They don't know that it takes a conscious effort to have nice hair. It takes personal determination that, okay, I'm going to take care of my hair. I'm going to treat it nice. Oh, I have 3 left. I'm going to treat my hair nice, and we'll see what comes out of it. So if you have any questions, you have anything for me, please feel free to ask me your questions, share your comments, tell me what you think, tell me what you learned, and most especially, subscribe to my channel, support me, and so that I can be encouraged to come for more chats, banters, and talks, and what have you. Yeah, so that's that. There's a lot of things that has happened last week, but I want to do another video for that. I don't want to put everything clumped together in one video. Yeah, so I hope that you have a good night. I hope that you're blessed. I hope that you're happy. I hope that you're managing the winter if you live in Canada like me. The weather is good today. It's funny, we had those very rough, cold days that happened in December. And now, usually in January and February, it gets really, really cold. Well, my husband says that we're expecting a bout of cold coming from Serbia, but it has not come yet, and it doesn't look like it's coming. The weather is kind of like the snow is melting, and it feels good. The weather feels good. I hope that it doesn't get colder than this. I hope that we're going to go on like this until the end of winter. Well, I'm hoping, I'm wishing. my late dad always says, if wishes were horses, beggars will ride. I'm just wishing, it's just wishful thinking. I already know that we live in this country and that the weather can get cold, and the weather is unpredictable. You cannot really say, oh, I know the weather is going to, I know how it's going to turn out, and you just go and dress light without your jacket, and you go out, you'll be surprised by the time you're coming back that the weather has gone bad, that you're freezing. So yeah, I know, as much as people don't like to wear the jackets, they feel it's too heavy, too cumbersome. But I like to be safe, and I tell my kids too, you know, you want to be a fine boy, a fine girl, pretty boy that is not scared of the cold. You want to be a macho man, but still remember, sickness doesn't know macho. When you don't take care of yourself and you get cold and you get sick, there's no macho man when people are on sick bed. So you better dress warm and pay attention to yourself so that you don't get sick. Yeah, so that's it here. You can see, I see a tangle here. You see, that's the advantage of using your hand to comb through your hair. You'll find it when there is a snag, something is snagging there. Just this little. Can you imagine? For this alone, I would have maybe almost cut off a big chunk of my hair. Can you see it? Put it like this. Just this strand here. Can you see? Because of that, I would have cut off a good part of my hair. That's why it's good to it's a learning process for me to get to this point where I can comb my hair with my fingers. Guys, I was not that kind of person before. I was this kind of person that never ever wants to touch her hair with her hands. My sister will always say, well, it's your hair. Why don't you want to touch it? And you have a lot of hair. Take care of your hair. I always will not touch my hair. If I go to the hairdresser and they make my hair and they put all the cream and the lotion, that's it. That's what I'm going to keep until I go to the next time to visit the hairdresser. And it was so bad that I will take the hair that they made just the way it is. I'll pay somebody to take out the hair and pay them to put it back in to make another style for me. That was how I was living my life before. And trust what was going on. My hair was always breaking because whoever is taking out the hair is not patient. They want to be fast so that they can go to another head. But I will sit there with my novels. I'll be hearing the snags. You know when you're cutting your hair, how it sounds, right? You just hear pack, 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 pack. So I will hear it as it's breaking. I will see a lot of hair on the floor. Of course, I didn't moisturize my hair the whole 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 1 month. We used to keep our hair back then. And of course, I was losing a lot of hair. Who cared? Who cared? For me was that, just sit down. Somebody makes your hair for you. And you look, in quotes, good. And the front of my hair was receding. I know I don't even have too much like that, but the little I had was even receding. It was that bad. My dad would say, my late dad was like, is your hair going backward? Are you going bald? It's funny. It's so funny. It's funny how he notices very little things like my hair. I always laugh like, Daddy, you looking at my hair? Like for real? He's like, yeah, I see you. So I miss him though. He's this kind of funny dad. You know, he always say good things to me, make me laugh. He just call me all the pet little names, the only princess, my own princess, and all of those things. He was a good father, good man. I had a nice time with him. Yeah, so those hairdressers, they will just make the hair quickly. Of course, theirs is about how many heads they're able to make. So they don't really care how they make it, as long as it looks good to you. And sometimes they even take scissors and cut they just cut through your hair like any flyaways. They just cut it like that. But sometimes they're cutting your hair, any hair that they were not able to grab. Oh, the kind of things that happened. But many hairdressers, they're getting better now. Hairdressers are learning the art of making the black hair, the 4C hair that is non-relaxed, and a lot more naturalistas, more sisters with natural hair, growing their hair, proud of their hair, trying to show their hair. Carrying your natural hair is no longer considered poverty, is no longer considered like untidiness. You know, back in the days, we didn't have relaxed hair and we didn't have, um, I mean, extensions in your hair, and maybe you're not, they feel that, okay, maybe you're not doing well, life is not good for you and all of that. So things are changing now. People are more conscious, and now people are conscious of alopecia. People know now that if they don't take care of their hair, and the hairdresser doesn't make their hair well, and they grab their hair so tight that they're losing hair. So girls are more conscious of that, and I'm very happy that we've gotten to that point in the journey. And African sisters are appreciating their own hair, they're loving their own hair.
They're caring for their own hair. They're taking care of their own hair. Many are learning to do it themselves. Some are still going to the hairdressers, of course. We have to keep our hairdresser sisters in business. But at the same time, there are lots of other sisters, other ladies who are taking care of their hair themselves and learning to take care of their baby girls' hair, their daughter's hair. They don't relax those little girls' hair anymore. Before you see little girls, very small, tiny little babies, they were able to tell relaxing her hair. So pathetic, so sad, so sad. Those little girls have to go through the pain of wearing the pain of relaxer in their head. Oh Lord, yeah. I don't know. I've never relaxed my hair, so I don't really know that part. But I know that people get burned sometimes from relaxer. Yeah. So well, this is almost taking me half an hour to finish. So yeah. Well, I'm being patient, of course. If I wanted to be faster, I'll do that. Yeah. Another thing I do use is this brush. This brush. I have some. I did my daughter's hair. I've not cleaned it yet. But this brush is also another brush. It came with like a it broke, so that's why it looks like this. But I didn't want to throw it away. This one is another one, but I don't really like it's too long. Yeah, oh, not bad. That's another thing that you can do. You can brush with your. But I noticed that see, when I brush it with a brush, look how much that's enough. So, because otherwise the brush doesn't know, the brush doesn't have a mind, the brush doesn't feel that it needs to stop and use the finger to take out just one strand of hair that is tiny every other strand of hair. So if you just pull out the whole hair, and so that can be taunted growth. Yeah, so those people don't know. It can be it's a cause it's a the reason for so many ladies with taunted growth is because they are using the wrong tools. They are not first of all detangling with their own fingers before using their tools. So that's another thing that ladies need to learn. I know you're learning about your hair, it's a learning curve every day. You understand this human being called it's not a human being, this hair of yours. Yeah, I don't know if I'll call it I don't know what I'll call it. Yeah, just living to me. I don't know if it's supposed to say the hair here is dead. I don't know. Not so full of thought. But anywho, that's it. So yeah, so I'm down to the last one. Hooray! That's how I always do that happy dance. When I get to my last one, I'm really like, oh my god, okay, I'm so happy. Kind of gives you this kind of excitement of fulfillment that, oh yes, I did it. I did it. I did it. Sometimes I just take the butter, I don't even remember to take the oil. So either way, there's oil in my there's oil already in my butter, so it's okay. Still does the job. So you see how I pay attention? Because I washed my hair in this week, so I'm paying attention to make sure that I get the point where the twist came together because it kind of look like it's mated together, matted together. So you have to find it. But with patience and if you have moisturized your hair very well throughout the week or throughout the 2 weeks that you've kept it in, it will not be too difficult because your hair will not be so bone dry and you'll be able to unravel your hair. That even when you wash it with a twist on. Yeah, so that's that's that. I've learned. I'm trying this year to try to go under the shower a little more with my hair. Not just using the spray, but sometimes just going all the way out to complete hydration of my hair. And I just want to see what result is going to be. I'm going to do that for I guess maybe 6 months and see, or even 3 months and see the difference. I'll see. Maybe I'll do 3 months challenge or I'll do the 6 months challenge and see. So when I get to the roots like this, I pay attention to that. I try to unravel one part like that. And then I pay attention to what happens. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. I'm using my phone. Usually my camera is brighter. But I think my phone is still doing the magic somehow. Somehow. This is an unedited video, just a live. You coming here. Whenever you come here to watch, this is just what I do. This is me showing you my uh, my routine, how I take care of my hair, after I wash it, how I retwist my hair, how I moisturize it and refresh it and retwist it, of course untangle it, detangle it, just prepare it for, and I put it back in the same twist. I really don't, I'm just a no drama queen. I like the simplicity of twist. I love two-strand twist. Like it's my favorite style. Two-strand twist is my favorite. It's just my favorite. I don't know if what you do. Do you like braids? Do you like twists? Do you like bonds? What do you do with your hair? Yeah, I'm not the kind of girl that's always in my hair. I like to keep my hair in twists and then I just put it on top of my head afterwards and wrap it on top of my head. That's it. Whoa, this is good. Well done. Oh, I'm really impressed. I think hydrating my hair is good. I think I'll keep doing this, the hydration, and see every 2 days or every 3 days I'll go under the shower, the warm shower. Yeah, I have a lot of gray hair and I'm thinking of trying black tea or amla powder. I'm planning to go to an Indian store to get some things just to try on my hair and see if I can curb or manage my gray. Yeah. So this is the last one. Thank you for staying on here. If you're watching afterwards, thank you. Please click the like button and click on the button. Yeah, I'm coming to say good night to you in bed. Okay, give me 1 minute. I'm almost done. Yeah, sorry, that's my kids are saying good night. They want their good night sleep. So I'm just going to quickly round this up and be done with that. Then I can go and say good night to them. Yay! Okay, don't see that. Yeah, so that's my hair. It's all done. It's all done. It's all done. Yeah, so, can you see the back? That's it. Can you see the back? I think I like it. I don't see the back. So maybe you guys see it and maybe you can see how it looks. Uh, that's it. That's my hair. I'm going to make sure that I have enough water. I'm sure some of the water has evaporated. So yeah, so that's that. That's the end. I'm gonna go down so you can see. Yeah, so that's it. So this is practically what I do. I put it up like this. I like to put my hair up like this. So I use my banana clip. I don't have it here. I don't have it here. So it's in the room. See that? Oh. Yeah, so it's good. It's doing good. I'm happy with my hair. I'm proud of it. I'm delighted with what I see. Yeah, so I can just put it like this. And then I can go and just going to wrap it up like that. So use my banana clip afterwards. Yeah, so that's this is my style. High bun on the top of my head. I love it. I love it. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you for staying on here. Thank you so much. Have a good night's sleep. Thank you for all your support. Everyone has supported me so far. Your subscription, your shares. Please share with your friends and let me know what you think about these lives that I'm doing unedited. Do you want the beautiful edited ones or do you like this too? So you can see behind the scene exactly what I do with my hair, how I take care of it. I know it takes a lot of time, but it's also good to know and to see the struggle of my natural sister like you. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you so much and bye. Have a nice time. See you next time. Goodbye. Au revoir. Merci.